Okay, in this video, we are going to subtract polynomials, and the procedure is very similar to adding polynomials. For subtraction, we have to first distribute the negative, then we group like terms, combine like terms, and the highest power goes first. And so these are the three problems that we will solve together, but if you want to pause the video now and attempt them, feel free. So, like I said, for subtraction, like there's a subtraction sign here, we first have to distribute the negative. So this negative, we have to distribute it here, we have to distribute it here, and we have to distribute it here. That's our very first step. So what I'm going to do is actually rewrite this. I'm going to remove this parentheses, and I'm going to say 8x plus 2x squared plus 5. Now, minus positive gives you a minus, so minus 4x squared. Minus and a positive gives you a minus, so minus 2x. And a minus gives you a positive, so positive 1. Now, the next step says group like terms. So we have a 2x squared, we have a negative 4x squared. They're similar because they both have an x squared. Now we have 8x and negative 2x. They both have an x. And finally, the constant, the one without an x, with 5 and positive 1. So we're going to use our parentheses and we're going to group like terms. Now, the next step says the highest power should go first. So we can do that now. So here is 2x squared, here is negative 4x squared. So we're going to write that down. 2x squared minus 4x squared. Close parentheses, plus parentheses. 8x and negative 2x. So 8x and negative 2x plus parentheses 5 and 1. 5 plus 1. Now the next step says combine like terms, so we just need to add it up. So 2x squared minus 4x squared, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. They both have an x squared, so negative 2x squared. 8x minus 2x is positive 6x. And 5 plus 1 is 6. And this right here is our final answer. Now we'll do the next problem, but if you want to pause the video and attempt it, feel free. So again, with subtraction, you have to distribute the negative first to all the pieces inside the parentheses. And now we can kind of expand it, I guess. So we can remove this parentheses and say 9x minus 5 plus 7x squared. Now a negative and a positive gives you a negative, so negative 8x squared. A negative and a negative gives you a positive, so positive 2. A negative and a positive gives you a negative, so negative 3x. Okay, our next step is to group, and we want to have the highest power to go first. So that's going to be our 7x squared and our negative 8x squared. So we can put that down. So 7x squared minus 8x squared. Close parentheses, put a plus sign. We'll do our x. So we have a negative 3x and we have a positive 9x. So 9x minus 3x plus the next one, the constant, negative 5 and positive 2. So negative 5 plus 2. So now we have to combine like terms. So 7x squared minus 8x squared gives you a negative 1x squared. 9x minus 3x is positive 6x. And negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. And this right here is our final answer. Okay, this is our last problem. Again, if you want to attempt it, feel free. So we have a negative right here, so we have to first distribute it to all of the pieces inside the parentheses. Next, we can take out the parentheses, so we get 8x squared plus 4x plus 6. A negative and a positive gives you a negative, so negative 2x squared. A negative and a positive gives you a negative, so negative 8x. And a negative and a positive gives you a negative, so negative 1. So yeah, next we can combine like terms. So we have an 8x squared and a negative 2x squared. We have a 4x and a negative 8x. We have a constant of 6 and a constant of negative 1. And now we're going to group like terms. Again, highest power should go first. So 8x squared with negative 2x squared. close parentheses, plus parentheses, positive 4x and negative 8x, close parentheses, plus parentheses 6 minus 1, our constant, and now just add it up. So 8x squared minus 2x squared gives you 6x squared. 4x minus 8x is negative 4x. And 6 minus 1 is positive 5. And we can box in this answer. And that's all we need to do to subtract polynomials.